do Jin's, Wei Chen, Susie, and King's feelings about themselves and their cultural influence how they are treated by others? Do their attitudes make them feel better or worse about themselves? What do they finally come to realize? And how do they come to this realization? Does this idea have any connection to the movie Mean Girls?
I think that Jin, Wei Chen, and Susie aren't confident in their culture and they kind of let it define them, especially Jin when he turns into Danny. But, I think it kind of relates to Mean Girls because Caddy leaves her friends to become more like the more accepted people and turn in, and like once she's popular she likes it because so many people are being nice to her and stuff, and I kind of feel like that's how Jin felt. He felt like he needed to leave his old friends to join like the more popular accepted group, and that's why he turned into Danny on page 1.
I agree because on page 97 Jin changes his hair and then like that's kind of like changing himself to like be more accepted, and then like after that he asked that girl Amelia to the movies, so it kind of like influenced him to like have the confidence to do so. And then on page 32 Jin starts hating his culture because he started bringing sandwiches to school instead of dumplings, so other people kind of influenced him to bring a sandwich instead of what he actually wants.
I thought all the characters had really low self-esteem, and I feel like if you have a low self-esteem, you're more likely to get picked on. And so I kind of realized the characters were all like embarrassed of their culture, and that like really made themselves vulnerable to like other people's like insults and stuff. So like on page 121, when Danny or Jin imagines himself as Danny, he doesn't really see like other kids making fun of him, and that's because he had a higher self-esteem. But when he's not Danny, he notices this type of thing.
The Monkey King like changes himself by like starting to wear shoes, and because after like the dinner party, all the people were like judging him because he wasn't wearing shoes and he was a monkey, and they wouldn't let him in. So I feel like he changed himself a little bit to like fit the like idea of what everyone thought he should be like.
Yeah, going off of that, on page 63, after he's changed himself, it just causes the other gods or whatever to laugh at him more once he goes around to like.
Teachers, please excuse this interruption. All teachers.
Good talk.
Going back to what Taylor said, I think that all characters do look down to themselves, but if I were to choose two that are more comfortable with themselves would be Susie and Wei Chen, because they're okay when they're together, as like in their relationship. They kind of like don't care about what others think. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think when they were at school, they were like comfortable with each other and not thinking about everyone else judging them, whereas like Jin would always be worried about that.
I think it connects to the movie Mean Girls because they all, like, both characters in each movie, like from the novel and from the movie, change themselves in order to fit in. Like Katie, like, changed her appearance and stuff, and Wei Chen did the same thing. Not Wei Chen, Jin changed his appearance.
Yeah, I said that all four characters were like affected by like what people said, and on page 56, when the Monkey King locked himself away, and then he came out and he was still a monkey, and like because he wanted to prove people like different, and then like when Katie like tries to like make herself different, like to fit in and like gets new clothes and stuff, and in the end of the movie she's still like the math nerd that like is really smart. And
well, what I find interesting about all of these stories is that, like, in the beginning they want to change to make themselves feel better, and then at the end they finally...
Teachers, please excuse this interruption. At this time, please read your email regarding Joyce Hayden. Again, please read your email regarding Joyce Hayden.
So
So, just kind of how they end up at the end changing back to what they used to be and making themselves almost feel even better than they did in the beginning, being their original person.
I feel like this ties into like real life because like you like figure yourself out and go through like different friends and like you like eventually find like your group that you're like destined to be in because like you get along with them. So I feel like especially in Mean Girls, like Katie found herself and she wanted to be with like the friends that like she was mostly like alike with.
I thought it was especially interesting with like Wei Chen, as we like realized at the end, like he was sent there by like the monkey. I don't know, it was all kind of confusing. He was like sent there by the Monkey King, and like he still managed to like have all like the racism and have like how like kind of mean Jin was him. Like that still like got him so much that he like changed who he was because of it. Even though like he kind of knew that like that was destined to happen. So I feel like it kind of shows that like it can go to like an extreme even if you don't think it really can.
I think that in the end of the day, you're gonna be who you are, no matter what.
Yeah.